All right, and it looks like we are live. Welcome, everyone. This is Philip Page of Saving Ghosts, and we are on YouTube live tonight. And tonight we're going to be doing something that actually I haven't done in a while. I'm going to be shooting an actual episode for the channel while also doing this live session. This is something that I think is going to be fun and hopefully interesting for everyone. So looks like we have a couple of people who are in already, and welcome. Looks like we have Amy. Amy Goodnight in, and that is such a phenomenal name. I love that name. It is such a, I don't know, such like an ethereal name. So Amy, how are you doing tonight? Can you guys hear me? Hey Lori, how are you? Can you guys hear me? Peter! Hey Peter, how are you, buddy? How are you? I love that name too, Peter Yellowcloud. Man, that is such an awesome name. Jilly England Paranormal, how are you? Sorry guys, I've got the computer off to the side right now, so that's why I'm looking off to the side. I'm reading your responses, but I've got the camera right in front of me. So bear with me as I go back and forth. Spirited Debate. You made it. Fantastic. So happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, good. So you guys can hear me. Fantastic. Jilly, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Hey, Alicia. So great to have you here, and thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure if you guys are going to be able to hear me. I've got a microphone actually plugged into the computer, and I've not done that before. Um, so I just wanted to make sure it worked and that you guys were hearing me. Hey, Joyce, how are you? Hey, Shar. How's everyone doing tonight? I guess for some of you, it's still late afternoon. Billy Bones and Faith is in the house. Yeah, Faith for you, it's about 4 o'clock. Okay, Amy is saying that she can't see anyone's comments. Is anybody else having that same issue? Hey, Monica. Oh, I'm on your TV. Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so Jilly's all good. Peter's saying not me. Hey, Night Reaper, what's up? Okay, so it may depend if some of you are accessing this on a cell phone compared to a laptop or a tablet. Um, oh, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, we're actually going to be using part of what we're going to be doing tonight for the next video that I'm going to be putting up. So tonight's going to be interesting, gang. And I have the K2 on, and I am not near it. I have no magnets on my fingers or anything, so keep an eye on it, especially once the sessions get going. We'll see what kind of responses we can get from that. Oh, wow. Joyce, your building elevator has been down for 5 days. Oh, my God. I need a haircut? What do you mean I need a haircut? I have to grow the hair out and comb it forward so it looks like I have hair. I have magnets in my sleeves. Hey, Lucy, welcome. Lucy is one of our newer subscribers to the channel. So, Lucy, thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate that. And so we see Faith V. I have known Faith since the seventh grade, and she is one of two moderators on our Facebook group. So, Faith, thank you so much for being in tonight. And our other moderator, Gina Miller, may be in tonight as well. So we shall see. Hey, Tom, how are you? Mongols boy. Kamikaze, yes, I do remember you. I do remember you. How are you? Hey, Sarah from Sarah Saving Spirits is here. Sarah has been doing a lot of work following up on cold cases and missing persons cases. And it's worth checking out her channel, Sarah Saving Spirits. And she's on YouTube, so check her out as well. Tom, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, how are you? Hey, Night Reaper, thank you so much. Yeah, Franco has become such a good friend since all of this has began. As most of you probably know, Franco found me and wanted an angel box, and so I made an angel box for him. He's been using it on about 98% of his videos, and so we talk quite regularly, actually. And he's been busy lately, and I've been busy, so there hasn't been a lot of direct communication as of late. But Frank has really become a really good friend through all this. So I want to thank him so much. Jilly, how you found me? Well, I'm so happy that you did. Thank you, Jilly. And Sarah, I am so happy that that's working out for you. I still need you to send me back that EM pump so I can get those welds fixed for you. Okay. All right. Jilly, if you are interested, you can email me, savings@gmail.com, and we can discuss it. In fact, I have a variation of the angel box right here. This is Michael's Gate. This is based off of Archangel Michael. It has more crystals with it, and it has gold inlaid as well as a color shifting paint. Archangel Michael's colors are blue, gold, and orange. And while I don't have the orange on this yet, I do have the gold, and the paint will shift from green to blue to purple. So this is one that I am playing with now. Jilly, thank you so much. Mona Lisa, how are you, hon? Good to have you here. Kathy, thank you so much. The name actually came from one of our Patreons. I was stuck for a name, but I knew I wanted it named after Archangel Michael in some way, and so I put a poll up, and Rolf came in and he said, "How about Michael's Gate?" And I liked it, and so we went on from there. You finally got a ghost box. Okay, good for you. Good for you, Mongols boy. I cannot wait to hear what kind of stuff you get with it. Okay, Julie, that sounds great. Okay, so A&W. Yeah, A&W. I just got that. That is awesome. You know, just as a side note, real quick, when I was little, my grandmother and my mom and I used to go to A&W, like the original A&W, all the time, and great memories and phenomenal. It's midnight in Rotterdam. Well, Mona Lisa, I am so happy that you're spending your evening with us. Now, A&W asked, how do I protect myself during sessions? There are a couple of things that I do. One of the first and most important things that I do is I don't worry about it. I don't put fear. I don't expect anything negative. to happen. Because if you go into a session expecting fear, expecting negativity, then you're just going to be drawing that to you. What I do is I go in expecting my protectors. I'm expecting white light. I say a prayer for protection. In particular, I ask for Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Azrael to come in and protect. Oh, excuse me, man. And then I will sage. In fact, I have some sage right here that I burned a little bit earlier. And I also have a mix that I make. It's Florida water and blessed holy water that I will spray around me to kind of cleanse the room as well. Once I do that and I start in with the session, I ask only for those who are of white light and who are of higher vibration, and that I don't allow any negativity in. And then once this session ends, I ask that all spirits please go back to the doorways which they came. And I ask the archangels to please make sure those doorways are closed and that no one attached to me, no one enter into me, and no one stay in this house. And so that's how I conduct the session. And the thing is that, guys, there are spirits around us all the time. So it's not like they're ever really going to stay away. But just like in an earthbound human relationship, you still have to have boundaries. You still have to have the rules that of things that you will put up with and that you won't put up with. And, you know, do it with your loved ones, do it with your coworkers, and do it with the spirit world as well. Go in with respect, but go in with boundaries, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Oh, Jilly, thank you so much. Okay, so Sarah's saying, do I believe raising your vibration helps you connect to spirit? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, here's the thing, though, that I believe that whatever your vibration is will attract the equal type of vibration. So let's say you're in a foul mood. Now, on the Patreon page, I have charts that are put up that tells you what the corresponding frequency is to whatever mood you are in. So let's say you are in a mood of anger. That's about 80 hertz. You're vibrating at about 80 hertz. So if you go in to a session vibrating at a lower frequency, my belief, now this is only my belief, guys, is that because like attracts like, you are going to attract those of lower vibration. Now, here's the trick, though, that if you are in a great mood and if you're feeling love and you're feeling fantastic and you're at a higher vibration, let's say you're vibrating at about 300 hertz, and you go in to do a session, you're going to get those higher vibrational spirits, but you are still going to get the lower vibrational because they're going to want that energy. You all heard of energy zappers or energy vampires. That's where that comes from. And so you're still going to do both. But yes, I completely agree that the higher your vibration, the better chance you're going to have of achieving a more rounded spirit communication. That's a good question, Sarah. Thank you so much. Okay, so Faith's going to be right back. And Amy, you know what? You are such a sweet, sweet person that I don't think you have to worry about trying to keep your vibration up. And Sarah, I've been watching your channel, and I see the stuff that you do, and I see what you are achieving, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And so please, please, please keep up the good work. Also, Sarah, congratulations on the growth of your channel. That is phenomenal. So good for you. Seriously, good for you. I'm happy for you. So you can talk to dead people through ghost boxes, but when you try from the grave without a ghost box, they don't answer. You know what's so funny, Mongol's boy? Hey, Cindy, how are you? Welcome for showing up. Cindy says this is her first time here, and we're right in the middle of a conversation, so by all means, join on in. The comment was made that it's funny that if you go to a graveyard, that you're not always going to get a lot of communication. Well, there is, and this is just me, guys. This is just me. Again, I believe that spirits are everywhere, and that they're not necessarily always locked into one place. Now, I have done sessions at cemeteries. I've also done sessions in my living room. And so my belief is that if you calm yourself, if you concentrate, I believe in meditation. And so if you do a meditation beforehand and you put your focus on attracting spirit, it's almost like a big Vegas neon light to the spirit saying, hey, here's an open channel. Here's a way you can communicate regardless of where you're at. Soul can be everywhere, exactly. Now, guys, so here's the thing. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so Lori is asking, have I ever tried to connect with Tesla? I have had so many people ask me to try to connect with Tesla. And it's not one that I have done yet. But tell you what, guys, if Tesla is someone that you want me to try to reach out to, go ahead and let me know. Put it in the comments, put it in the live chat. Let me know what you guys want to do. If you want me to get a hold of Tesla, I will make an attempt to get a hold of Tesla, because he is, as far as we know, he is the first to actually reach spirit through electronic communication. Peaches, what is up? When you do the spirit box, can you ask for my mom, Leona? I've seen sessions at cemeteries that do have EVP or using spirit box. Nikola Tesla, yes, Tesla, of course. Tesla's my favorite. Yes, Tesla. All right, so it looks like I will be doing Tesla. Now, look for Tesla sometime next week. Okay, guys? Now, I know that some of you are probably going to want me to reach out to some loved ones tonight. Tonight, I have a very specific goal. Okay? And Tyrese, brother, what's going on? How are you? Dude, your name came in, not on the last video, but the video before that. The name Tyrese came through. Subject Tyrese. See, I have a basic spirit box and it doesn't stop talking. Okay, so the thing about spirit boxes, guys, is that they're noisemakers. That's all they are. And there are so many different types of spirit boxes. Of course, there's the apps. There's the PSB7. I've been using the S box as of late. And the thing is again, they're noisemakers. What we have to do as people who are doing ITC, we can't just go into a session. We have to take a moment, again, say a prayer for protection, put your focus, put your intention in that you want to reach spirit. And when you turn that device on, make sure you're recording that session. And when you're done with the session, when you close out properly, like we discussed earlier, play it back and start listening to the responses that you get. Yes, you're going to get chatter all over the place. What you are looking for are direct either sentences or answers, or in the case of apps, a lot of times you'll get different voices that will fill in to make one sentence. So, yeah, I get Elvis a lot too. I get a lot of people asking for Elvis. Hey, Tyrese, brother, I have no idea. Maybe you're just that popular in the spirit world. Who knows? You know. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Barbara, it's so good to have you here. Teddy Roosevelt, I've gotten Teddy Roosevelt a few times. People requesting him. So Sarah is saying, Phil, do you think that the result of a spirit box have a lot to do with the connection the user has to spirit, or do you think anyone can do it? Okay, I think if we are to break down what I believe spirit is, remember when you leave your body, let me back up. You are two different things. Your body is this carbon base. That's all this is. It's just this carbon base made of proteins that will one day stop working. Thermodynamics tells us that energy does not die, it moves on and changes form. And everything is exactly the same on the atomic level. You can look this stuff up, gang. Okay? So when our spirit, when our energy moves on, it is still us. And if there is someone either who's brand new to ITC or they've been at it for 40 years, if you have a connection with them as spirit, or if you see that they have respect or whatever it may be, again, I think like attracts like. Now, I think the more you practice and the more you go out with good intentions, the better chances of you reaching spirit will be. So I think anyone can do it, but I think those who are sincere, those who have good intentions, and those who are recording the sessions and who do not go in this with fear. That's a big thing, guys. Go in with a positive attitude, go in with love, go in with respect for this, because they don't necessarily know you either, So yes, I think anybody can do it, but I don't think everybody should do it. Okay, so what do we have here? Passion. So intention is huge. I agree. Yeah, intention is massive. I believe anyway. Angel Box is the best spirit box I ever heard. I used to use the PSP7 all the time and have had great results with it. I accidentally mailed it off to someone when I made or sold an Angel phone, and I forgot my PSP7 was attached to it because I was testing it. So I'm sans PSP7 at the moment, but I use the Afterlight box and I use the S box. Wonder if Epstein could be contacted. Not sure he should be the evil guy. Okay, well here's the thing about people like Epstein, and this is something that I have been wondering as of late. When we choose to take on a body, when we choose to come here and live this life, do we choose what kind of events will take place, what kind of experiences we will have? Or is it just a roll of the dice? So that's something I've been pondering lately. Peaches, I actually did reach out to President Kennedy, and that was a great session. Great session. So Tyrese is asking, who are we reaching out today? So today, gang, what the plan is, ever since I arrived in Pennsylvania, my sessions have been different. They've been awkward. They have been, and I've not done anything different on my end, but what is coming through is different. There are noises coming through, clicking noises that I've never experienced before. I'm getting messages of the creature, and the second to last video that I made, I was getting messages of Groundwalker and things like this. So before I go on and I do any other sessions, I want to try to nip this. I want to try to understand what this is, because I don't know if they're talking about a creature that I can't see, or if I am the creature. I don't know. So I want to try to get an understanding of this and what I wanted to do. Hey, Daniel, what's going on, man? So what I want to do, hey, Erica, how are you? Yeah, buddy's right here with me. So what I want to do is I want to try to understand what the spirits are talking about, if they are spirits. And that's something else I want to try to figure out tonight. Are they spirits or are they something else? So these are the things that I want to try to get an understanding of tonight, because I've been having a really hard time reaching out to anybody, really, that I've been trying to reach out to. When I was in Las Vegas, I was able to really get results of pretty much almost anybody. But since I showed up here, It's been a lot. It's been tougher. So that's what I want to try to do tonight. Hey, Tammy. Hello, hello, hello. I am so happy that you joined us tonight. You've actually reached us on a great night tonight. In fact, tonight, guys, not only am I going to be doing a session live with you, but the session is going to be recorded. I have about 3 cameras set up right behind the webcam that I'm talking to you right now. Those cameras, when the time comes, I'm going to get those going and make a video based off of tonight's session. So the next video that you will see will be done tonight, if that makes any sense. Well, Lori, that is possible. That very well is possible. That um, that maybe they don't know who I am. Maybe they are just seeing energy. See, and that's the thing. See, that's the stuff that I just don't know. Um, Maybe try to pick out spirits that are closer to the area you are until you have a more firm footing. That's from faith. Um, I could do that. I guess my belief is that since spirit is energy, and energy can move at the speed of thought, that I should be able to reach anybody I want, providing that they want to come through. I never force a spirit to come through. Um, but I could try local. Yeah, Peaches, I agree. It does sound wicked, but that's why I want to try to get an understanding tonight of really what's going on. Yeah, that whole Ed thing, I have no idea, man. That see Tyrese. Do you feel like the spirits you were contacting had personal connection to Vegas? It's possible. It is possible. I mean, because take a look at it. Michael Jackson, he did come through, as far as I'm concerned, and him and his family would go to Vegas all the time. There was Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park, and I know that they've toured there. Um, Robin Williams, I know he spent a lot of time in Vegas. Oh, buddy, are you at the door? Surviving on no work for 5 months. Oh, wow. Plus, Australia is getting new COVID cases, more than what we start off with. Plus, 2 of our states going back to lockdown again. Yeah, Daniel, the same thing is kind of happening here. The governor ordered that everyone wear a mask even if they're walking outdoors, and I'm having such a hard time following the rules to that. Granted, I don't wear the mask. If I have to go to the post office or whatever, then of course I'll throw one on. But um, my personal belief, gang, is that, and I try not to get into conspiracy theories or anything like that. I normally don't buy into that, but I do think there's a little bit more going on than what we're being told in regards to the whole COVID-19. And I do know that the death count number is skewed, because I do know people who've known people died, and it wasn't as a direct result of COVID, but they're still counted as a COVID death. So, Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Thank you. And please, 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 um, send me that EM pump so I can get, because the Sarah bought an EM pump that I make, and unfortunately, some of the welding had come undone on the inside, and so I've got to resolder that. So I want to get that done for you. But Sarah, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much. And again, guys, if you have not seen Sarah's channel, she does a great job in regards to reaching out to those who are missing or to cold cases. And what I like that she does is that she actually uses some old school techniques that you really don't see people use that much anymore, like divining rods. I love divining rods, and it's so nice to see her using those. And if I may be as so bold to say, I've been saying for a long time that I personally feel, and God, guys, I don't know how this is going to come across. I hope it comes across sincere, but I believe that the paranormal field is very male heavy, and I think that needs a shift. I think we need to see. I'd like to see more ladies doing it. You know, um, so it's great to see that Sarah is doing this and actually doing a great job with it. So Sarah, good for you. Thank you so much. All right, Sarah, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate that. Okay, so Peaches is asking about Buddy and if I ever think he's barking at spirit. 90% of the time, in fact, I'm saying 98% of the time, Buddy is barking at the mailman. He's barking at other people who are walking their dogs. He's barking at the neighbors who are walking out of their back gate. He's he's always barking at something. Um, what he will do though from time to time is he will stop and stare. If and that's something that I've been picking up on him the older that he gets. Um, he won't bark, but he will stop and he will stare very intently. And I'll either grab a K2 or I'll just give a quick shout out, hey, if you're there, hello, you know. Um, but no, he doesn't bark if there is possibly something there. Oh, Don, yeah, you don't know how much of his barking I had to cut out of that Chester video. See, and like right now, he's wanting a snack, is what he's wanting. And you heard that? Thank you, buddy. See, Daniel is saying his cat would not go into his bedroom. She senses something there, and just at the doorway, look up at the ceiling and hiss. Daniel, is she still doing that? Mike, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate that. My perfectly new lights have gone dim and quit off and talk to me. Tammy, I cannot tell you how many times I have had electronic failure during either a session or an investigation. In fact, when I had the team in Las Vegas, there were many times that we would go out and get the gear all powered up, and the moment we would start, batteries would drain, or like the PSB7 wouldn't turn on, or something. So it does happen, and the reason that happens is because they're energy based. They need to focus that energy, and so they'll draw that power supply wherever they come from. That's why we use EM pumps, because if you have an EM pump, it will focus that energy for them, and they can use just that energy, leaving your equipment alone. Guys, I am so sorry, buddy, what do you want, guy? Huh? This is one precisely the spot where my cat sleep confirmed in an Afterlight Box session. I absolutely love the Afterlight Box. Love it. Um, very strong energy presence here. Electronics, and I have issues. Um, you know, it might be something as simple as going in with some sage, saging the room, open all the windows, sage a room, and again, don't go in with fear, go in with respect and love. And if you do think there's someone there, and if you don't want them there, just very politely say thank you for spending your time here. This is my private space. I ask, please, please respect my space and please move on. Uh, are you considering forming a small crew to do on location sessions like you did in Las Vegas? Billy, I'm not too sure. And we have a hello from Quebec. Hello, paranormal. Billy, I'm not sure. I know there are some people out here who would be interested in doing that. The team that I had in Las Vegas uh, was a very, very unique and a very, very special team. Remember, I worked with Gina and Curtis at Star Trek many, many years ago. And they also provided voice work for my animated show, Max Adventure. And so my history with them goes back far. And so to start up another team, um, it'll probably be a while. To be honest with you, I'll probably fly solo for now. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. Do you mind if I go give Buddy a snack real quick? I am so sorry. Oh, paranormal. I did. Fantastic. Well, I sincerely hope that's working out for you. And Mike, that is something that Frank and I have been talking about. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Thank you. So otherwise, he's going to keep barking throughout tonight. So I will be right back. I promise. I promise. Feel free to keep chatting amongst yourselves. Think of any questions you might have. And if you have any questions about the session that we're going to do tonight, or anything you might want me to ask tonight, go ahead and get that fired up. Okay, boy. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want tonight? Oh, oh, really? Really? Oh, I'm there. There. Good boy. All right. And we are back. Okay. All right, guys. Daniel says it's his first live. And it's really great to have you here, Daniel. I appreciate that. And I would absolutely love to go back to Australia. I spent some time in Perth many, 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 many years ago. And phenomenal people, phenomenal area. The food's fantastic. Um, I cannot say enough good things about our friends across the pond. So thanks, Mike. Yeah, it's not that far. Normally, what I do, because he likes these, they're these greenies. They are these mint like toothbrush things, and so what I do is I break them in half, and that way it just kind of keeps him at bay for a while. So, guys, I know in the past the feed was real choppy. What I did tonight was I plugged my laptop directly into the router. So hopefully you're not getting any choppiness. Hopefully the video feed is actually good. So tonight, gang, what I would like to do, there's a couple things. First off, and I'm not being rude, I'm going to show you something. For those of you who have not used, hold on, the Necrophonic app. If you have not used this app, it's actually a pretty interesting app. I don't use it all the time, um, but it is one worth looking into. The thing about the Necrophonic is that it uses parts of words and not full words. So it's using phenomes, so gur, noises basically. And so whenever a actual word comes through, then you know you possibly you've got spirit. But what I am going to be using tonight is not the Afterlight Box. Well, I might use the Afterlight Box. I wasn't planning on it. I have another one from the same company, actually, and I can never remember the name of it because I just got it. Don is back with coffee. Oh, the K2 spikes. Well, did the K2 spike when I turned on the tablet? Because that it could have been that. Now, one thing I do want to say about the K2, I know there's a lot of people who really don't care for the K2. And hold on, what do we have here? Oh, Celinda, thank you so much. Before I grab my phone, okay. What do I think about pendulums? I think, okay, hold that thought. Do you try the ghost box? Paraforce. Okay. Here's what I think about pendulums. I think pendulums are kind of like, are almost, I'm sorry, I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. I think pendulums are a lot like the K2, that if the operator is sincere, then they're fantastic. Because, again, it's just energy. And in the case of a pendulum, it's thermodynamic energy that's creating kinetic energy. And with a K2 meter, it's thermodynamic energy that's creating EM energy. The portal is actually a really good, I have that app as well, and I love the portal app. I am a fan of the K2 meter, and if you notice, whenever I use the K2, either I'm not touching it or I'm holding it from the sides. So many people, and I'm on this kick, kind of calling out bad paranormal investigators because it's so easy for them to cheat. A normal K2 meter is going to be black, and you'll see so many people hold it like this. And when you're holding it like this, it's so easy to just press the on and off button that's right here and get a fake positive. For example, hello, is there anybody here? If there is, can you please make this flash? Thank you for that. I saw that. If we can just confirm, are you here? Oh, thank you. See how easy it is to fake that? So that's why I'll hold it onto the sides, or I won't even touch it. In most of the sessions videos, you'll see I won't even touch it. And so when responses come through, I know they're sincere. And so I love the K2 meter. Let's see. I've been using the crystal pendulum and getting amazing results. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of the pendulum. I'm on the button, exactly. Anything paranormal as I can, because obviously my daughter is sensitive. Celinda, feel free to ask any questions that you want. Let's see. Can you place the devices and apps that are worth looking into? You bet I can. Oh, hello. I just want to confirm. I saw that light up. Is there somebody here with us? Hey, Penny's wife is here. Hello, hello, hello. I've not used a plasma ball yet. I've not used the Echo Box, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. Paranormal Nation, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, okay, so Kathy's wanting me to list some of the things that I use. Oh, Clint! Clint! So Clint has been with us for a little while now. So I think it's great that you're calling yourself Paranormal Nation. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So here are some of the apps that I use. I I'm putting them in right now. Afterlight Box. Tonight we're going to be using the Phasma Box Odium. Okay, so I just listed the apps that I use. I primarily use the Afterlight Box, and then I'm getting more used to the Phasma Box. Now there's the Phasma Box and Phasma Box Odium. The Odium is the one that gives you the ability to add frequency to it. Excuse me, and I like that about it. Oh, Jennifer's talking some smack to Clint. Kathy, not a problem. Not a problem. And it seemed like there was a few times the K2 meter went off, so we are definitely going to be keeping an eye on that tonight. So, Jennifer Stansberry, let's be honest. You kind of control the house, don't you? Oh, Clint, is she always mean to you, huh, buddy? Is she always mean to you, huh? Albino Rhino is here, another Aussie. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for being in. I'll tell you, I cannot wait until the day that I can go back to Australia. Love it, love it, love it. Now, here's my concern though, because I also have Kiwis who watch. So, is there gonna be like a fight that's gonna break out or anything between you guys? Because I really hope not. She's not dealt with me yet. Mike. Oh, so Clint's firing back, saying, "No way, I am." Over cricket or rugby. I'll tell you what, guys. I have had the most fun. I've had fun with everyone, but with the Kiwis, the Aussies, the Irish. Oh my God, the Irish are nuts. You know what? I don't know when I'll be able to go back to Australia. I hope to God it soon, though. Do I like the Ovilus? You know what? I have never used the Ovilus. I know with the Ovilus 10, you can change the words to make it fit the setting, so I don't quite trust the Ovilus 10. The Afterlight box and even the Phasma box, they have their version of it. I've never openly or aggressively have used any type of speech-based ITC device. So that's an area that I'm not that well versed in, really, to be honest with you. You're currently banned through Phil. No hard feelings. Bethany, hey, Bethany, what's up? Where am I located? I am in the United States, currently in Pennsylvania. I just moved here from Las Vegas, Nevada. Until someone loses an eye. That is awesome. VBE? I don't know that one, to be honest with you. Oh, Jilly, I've got a friend of mine who lives in Essex, and he's a footballer, and one of the craziest people I have ever met in my life. Thank you, Dina. Taking me out today, so I got to get ready. Very good to say hello. Oh, Albino, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much. That was awesome. From New Jersey. Oh, you're from Jersey. Got a friend of mine who's visiting family in Jersey right now. Do I watch Hulu? Yep, I watch Hulu. Check it out. Let me know if you have time. Yeah, I'll check it out, Kathy. You know, it's so funny coming from Vegas. I've met a lot of people out here who are from Jersey, and there is, I mean, there is kind of a little difference in how things are said. And I'm a fan of accents and dialects and the way people speak. I think it's phenomenal. And, I've been, I would so love to, you know, if I had enough, spike my hair, get on a tracksuit, go up to Jersey with the chain hanging. But I don't have what it takes to go full Guido. So, um, Heather, Heather, we were actually just kind of talking about you. Heather is the one who is in Jersey right now. Heather, we have more Jersey in the house. I think you need more Aussies and Kiwis up in here. Okay, so Jilly is saying that she hears stuff. Do you mean in general, or through this conversation, or in what way do you mean? I'm too pale to be semi Guido. Oh, in the background. Okay. Um, I don't know what it would be. There's some birds chirping outside. That's about it. Irish and German here. That stereotypes. Well, Mike, I'll tell you. I am Irish, German, British, French, a little bit of Cherokee. I, I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Tammy's a Kentucky girl. Franco! Franco, buddy, what is up? Everybody, Franco from Franco TV is in the house. Franco, we were talking about you earlier, bud. They're asking, when are you and I going to get together and do something? Franco is so busy right now. But it's give it time, guys. It's permeating, okay? It's like a recipe. And Bethany's from Jersey. So, Franco, where are you at right now? The gossip is true. Got a lot of Kentucky here. All right. Well, Clint. And Franco, you said you were never going to ask about my Batman suit in public. No, joking, joking, joking. Oh God, we don't want to start letting that get out. For For those of you who don't, thank you so much, Clint. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. For those, okay, so we got some New York in the house. All right. For those of you who don't know the reference that Franco gave in regards to the Batman suit, one of my side gigs is that I actually voice a Lego Batman animated show, and so that's what he was referring to. Go fix the boiler. Hey, he's got to play piano first before he goes and fixes the boiler. On your dude, Franco, your last video, do you realize you were like 45 minutes away from me, man? 45 minutes away. Yeah, man, I had no idea you could play the piano. Franco's like, well, I don't know, maybe I can play the piano, and that will, because they say that'll get the spirits activated. And here I think Franco is just gonna sit down and like hit a few keys. He freaking bursts out with like Gershwin or whatever. You know, Franco, man. Yes, really. You were like 45 minutes away from me, buddy. Okay, so Daniel plays the piano. I'm a drummer. I can't see all the comments. Okay. Let's see. You need to go to Kentucky and check out Casey Cemetery, Hell's Gates. You know what? The Everything Paranormal show, they had also mentioned Hell's Gates and said that it was a pretty freaky place. Yeah, Franco and I, we've been talking, and we would very much like to get together and do some sort of a collaboration. Collaborations take time; they do take a little bit of money, depending where you're going. And right now, Franco is all over the place, as I'm sure you know, traveling. I'm kind of locked down right now because Pennsylvania is going through some changes because of COVID. So you mastered playing the radio. Cute alien, what's up? I completely did not realize that. Dude, Franco, you've been all over the place. Oh, by the way, Franco, I don't know if you've been back to Florida yet, but I sent you a shoulder strap for your angel box. Okay. Collabs might take a lot of Monster Mango drinks. Oh, I'll tell you, guys, those Monster Mangoes they are my kryptonite. They are my kryptonite, man. I love mango anyway, but you put mango in with high caffeine and I'm yours, you know. Like last year. Yeah, Franco, man, you've been all over the place. See, I used the Necrophonic app at a crematorium a couple of days ago, and it was so noisy. The thing, guys, if you're going to use any type of device like an app or a scanning radio, you've got to record those sessions either through your phone or what have you. You've got to record them, and then you've got to go through and you've got to listen to that footage. That's the only way, because you're only going to make out maybe 10-15% in real time. Through a device like this, you're going to hear a little bit more, maybe 20-25%, but you're still not going to get 100% all the time. Dude, Franco, I thought for sure you had been back to Florida. Nah, if you're going to Iowa next, there's some trippy stuff in Iowa, man. See, Daniel's saying his place is haunted because his ceiling fan would go on by itself and the lights would turn on without using the switch. Daniel, there's a way you can check that to see if it is paranormal. You could do a simple yes/no session. Um, Make the lights flicker yes if if the answer is yes. Leave them alone if the answer is no. And then depending on the age of the building, check out the wiring. See how it is. Little box when you have the time. Hey Tammy, get a hold of me on at email savingghosts@gmail.com. Okay. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you're wanting an angel box. Here. Ghosts. This is so weird typing on this. I haven't used this laptop in forever. What's the best affordable camera to record? There are a series. It all depends what you're wanting. If you're wanting a camera that has night vision with it or not, I would say just use your cell phone camera for the time being. A lot of them are HD. You can start off with that. But also, what you can do, there was a series of low cost HD cameras that we started off with. As a matter of fact, if you go to, there's a section on the channel called Full Investigations. If you go back to the earlier videos, like the Mob Museum is probably one of the better ones, where we used these low cost HD night vision cameras. You can switch between night vision or regular. And I think they only cost us like $80. And so if you go to the Saving Ghosts channel, where it goes to the About section, thank you again, Paranormal Nation. Thank you, Clint. I appreciate that, brother. Sincerely, thank you. If you go to the About section, there's an Amazon link that I have there. And in that link, I have listed all of the equipment that I have either used in the past or that I use now. I can't remember the name of the camera. It was just an off brand, but it really didn't cost that much. And it as far as I'm concerned, we got some great results. As a matter of fact, some of the best EVPs I ever caught were off of those cameras. So that's something worth checking out. From Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. See, Erica, I live in a pretty old. Oh my God, 1904. You'd have a heyday doing sessions there. Jose Rivera. Jose, what is going on, buddy? Jose, how are you, man? There's a lot of really cool people popping in tonight. See, Kathy's saying she had an experience in Cemetery, the app I used. I have to go back and look. I had something come through that took over my app for approximately 5 minutes. The hair stood up. It can happen. If you watch the Flight 427 videos on forward, I believe that's what's happening in my sessions. I believe there is a spirit that's taking over and creating all of those clicking noises that we've been hearing lately. 1948. That's a good. Breaking my elevator. Jose, Josie, how have you been, man? Caught a shadow man in your live stream. That is phenomenal. Stuff like that is rare. Mike, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I want to give, just real quick, guys, I want to give another shout out to Franco for his support and really for finding me. Franco, thank you so much, brother. I love you like a brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll tell you what, guys, you've heard me say this 101 times, and I'll say it again. Franco is as nice and as sincere as anyone that you will ever meet. And Franco, from the bottom of my heart, man, all the kindness that you have shown me, all the politeness, all the help that you've given me, thank you. Sincerely, thank you. Let's see, where are we at? Mike. Okay, so Franco sent you, Mike? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Oh, paranormal. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. I'm not familiar. I'm not used to seeing. It shows here as Jose, but he goes by Josie. I'm not used to seeing his whole name written out like that. uh, thank you, paranormal. Thank you, Ghost Nation season 2. Okay, Kathy came from Franco. All right. East Coast Spirit Chasers is the Angel Box. That is from me. Yes, that is from me. Hopefully, it's working out for you. If you're having any issues or if you have any questions or concerns, please, by all means, get a hold of me, and we can definitely talk about it. Wow, we have a lot of people here from Franco. Well, and Erica, thank you so much. The thing, oh, okay, I am actually almost done with it. I've got the effects boxes are attached. I just need to attach the battery packs on the back and give it a test, and it should be out sent out in the next couple of days for you. Wow, so many people here from Franco. And Jennifer, thank you. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Searching on YouTube and saw a vid by Phil back when he had around 500 subs. Don, thank you so much. East Coast Spirit, where are you from? Where in the East Coast? Oh, Monica, thank you so much. Jersey. One of my really good friends is visiting family in Jersey right now. Um, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm only 6 hours away. Maybe we could do something sometime once all this COVID stuff, goes away. Let's see. When Franco showed the Angel Box, I looked it up on YouTube and saw your channel. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Wait, we can larger intro. Oh, Franco, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was time to switch things up, and Shattered Heart, the band, got a hold of me and asked if I would be willing to use their song. That at first it was just the chorus, and so I listened to it and I thought, oh my god, this is fantastic, because I've been wanting to give the channel a little more of a rock and roll feel anyway, and the chorus to their song Therapy Session just it hit the head right on the nail, and a great band, and yeah, so Shattered Heart is the band, and I have links to them on the Facebook page and also on the videos. East Coast, I'm so happy. Well, East Coast, if you're going to be sticking around tonight, I'm going to be using a version of it. It's one that I call Michael's Gate. Excuse me, it's a little bit different as far as some of the aesthetics and the crystals that are involved. But the sound will be somewhat similar. So when we get the session going tonight, it'll kind of give you an idea of how yours will sound. Okay. Joyce, I think we have a lot of people here from Ohio. In fact, I would like to go into Ohio because I'm right next door to it and do some sessions out there. Dawn's ready. Got her headphones on. Oh no, we haven't done a session yet. We've just been involved in chit chat. And guys, again, just to remind you how tonight is going to go. Tonight is going to be a little bit different. Tonight, once we actually start the session, I have three cameras that are right behind the webcam that I'm looking into right now. There's three cameras right behind it. And those cameras I'm going to be using to film the next session for the channel. So we're going to be doing this live, okay? And the reason for this session tonight is I want to try to find out who is the creature that they keep talking about, who are the ground walkers that they keep talking about, and finally, who is Ed? Why does this Ed name keep being tossed around? Um, so that is what we're going to try to accomplish tonight. Okay, gang? Um, there's a Facebook group. There is a Facebook group for us, yes. Yeah, we really do enjoy chatting. That is for sure. There's, there is a Patreon. Okay, Mike. Look forward to having you back. Yeah, I have been getting a lot of trumpet sounds lately. That is new as well. Um, Occasionally, you will hear like a chorus of voices come through that almost sound like they're singing. I do believe those are angels, or at least higher vibrational spirits. Um, but I don't know about the other stuff. Jan, hello! And hello to Scotland. Scotland is another place that I absolutely love and am looking forward to visiting at some point. Wouldn't it be awesome? Oh my God, wouldn't it be great if Franco and I could go to Scotland? Come on, go to a castle out there? Okay, so I'm tossing that out there. Just saying. So yeah, so that's going to be the session tonight. And again, guys, before we do the session, if you have any questions about the paranormal, feel free to ask. I will answer to the best of my ability. And if I don't know, I will simply say I don't know. Um, yeah, Scotland would definitely be a little bit pricier. And but yeah, Franco and I, we've been talking about doing a collaboration. We want to do a collaboration. It's just a matter of getting the time, getting the money, and COVID right now is making things a little bit difficult. So all over Scotland, I absolutely love. I love accents. I love voices. So again, Scottish, Irish, Aussie, Kiwi, um, any area of Great Britain, because Northern England does sound different than Southern or Central England. Um, I love accents, absolutely love them. See, I think because I'm from the West Coast initially, I think we sound boring. I think we just sound like whatever. But oh, anyway, I could talk forever about voices and accents. So, only focusing on the three topics you mentioned. Was there, um, Christy? Was there something else that you're wanting me to concentrate on? Oh, Daniel, I'm jealous. Tammy, I do pray. In fact, before we started the live session tonight, I did say a prayer, and I will say another one before I actually get the session started. Um, Christy, what were you wanting me to concentrate on? Okay, well, um, Tell you what, Christy, here's what I would like for you to do, okay? Since this is a little more personal, I will do a session for you, okay? But I want you, please. Oh, wait, did they call you Chris Day? Here's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to email me at savingghosts@gmail.com because I'm going to have some questions in regards to this person that passed. Um, so that I can, because I'm going to need to be able to make some sort of a connection. And the reason I'm doing this session tonight, the way I'm doing it, is because anytime I have tried recently, anytime that I've tried to reach out to someone specifically, the communication gets blocked. And so before I can move on with any other session, I got to figure out what's going on. I've got to figure out why the spirits are blocking my communication. I don't want to say they're spirits, but I want to try to figure out why my communication is being blocked, why the noises are coming through, and why I'm not getting direct communication like I used to. And it only happened once I moved out to Pennsylvania. Okay, so I did say it right. Okay. Well, I figured it could only be one of two things. It could either be Christy or it could be Christe. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right. Okay, guys. So the app that I will be using tonight is the Phasma box. This is by Extreme Senses. This is the same company that makes the Afterlight box that I absolutely love. I am getting familiar with the Phasma box, and the reason I really want to give it an honest shot is because it works on frequency, and you can change the frequency in this. And my belief is that the way spirits communicate is through manipulation of energy on a frequency. Your voice, the human voice, is carried on a frequency wave of 80 to 220 hertz. And so if the spirits can catch on to that frequency and manipulate the sound, there are a lot of sounds that come through this particular app, there is a chance that we will have more direct communication. And so that is what I'm going for tonight, guys, okay? Okay, so Jan saying, isn't the one you make better? I have not made an app. What I do, the devices that I make, they're called ITC assist devices. And what they do is they help harness the energy, they focus the sound, and they help clean up the audio and clean up the voices that are coming through. So that's what I do. So, for example, like Michael's Gate, I have black tourmaline on the back, wrapped in copper, and the copper is led into the electronics of the box. Black tourmaline is used for protection. In the front, I have a clear quartz crystal, and I completely forget what this other crystal is. I am so sorry, but it's listed as one of Archangel Michael's stones. I have another clear crystal here that still has to be mounted to the device. I've not done that yet. But crystal vibrates at a high frequency, and it does give off energy. Quartz crystal, specifically, is what's known as a piezoelectric crystal. So if you squeeze it or if you tap it, it'll give off a burst of energy. So that's why they're attached to these boxes, because you can grab onto them and you can use yourself basically as a human antenna, so to speak. On this one, it also has gold on it because gold is also a conductor for electricity. So the idea is that they can use the electricity and the energy that's being given off of this box, take the noises that come out of the app, and form that into words using the frequencies that are provided. Okay, Jilly, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, this is just like what I made Franco. Yep. And that was when Franco got a hold of me. He was introducing himself, and I was like, dude, I know who you are. I watch your channel. And it sounds like, from what I have seen, because I do watch his videos, it seems like he's been getting some really good results with it, and I'm happy for him. So, okay, Jelly, I look forward to it. Sugar Light. I don't know that one either. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of dropping the ball here a little bit. Whispers? Okay. I usually get a lot of whispers in the form of EVP. In the last video that I made, that was a debunking video that showed how a lot of people can... Oh, wait, was it that one? Wait, was it that one, or was it the Michael Jackson video? But I actually did capture an EVP that said hot, and it came through as a whisper. So I get a lot of EVPs in the form of whispers. Let's see, during the football games, I always... Well, Kathy, for what it's worth, I used to do the exact same thing. So I'm 46, proud of it. Still watch cartoons. Let's see. See, what was that? Dawn is saying, is that the crystal? There are actually 4 different types of crystals attached to this particular box. With the Angel box, there's 1 crystal that's attached to it, but it's still squeezed in copper and still fed into the electronics, so it still serves the same purpose. Okay, so tonight, guys, I'm not quite sure how tonight is going to go. So what I would like for all of you to do, if you want, you do not have to, but I just want to put this out there. I would like for all of you, quietly to yourselves, to say a little prayer for protection for you. Okay? Because, again, I'm not quite sure how this particular session is going to go. I will say another prayer here in a little bit. But I just want to make sure that everybody is okay, everybody's protected. Let's see. All right. Of course, Tyrese. But Therese, it would also benefit for you to also to say a prayer as well. For those of you who have seen me do the prayers before, you know mine are pretty quick, kind of to the point. So, all right, guys, are we ready to get the session going? Okay. Hello? I just saw the K2 meter light up. Is there somebody here? If there is a spirit here who would like to make their presence known, could you please make this device light up again? Okay, very well could have been when I turned this on. So it's okay with the Aussies. It's okay with me. All right, guys. So give me a second. I'm going to turn on the other cameras. Again, I have 3 cameras behind you. I'm going to turn them on, and then you will see me go through an introduction because at that point I will be filming for the channel. Okay, guys. So bear with me 1 second. Hey, buddy boy. Excuse me, guys. I know, boy. Okay, come on, camera number 3. Recording, recording, and recording. And sync point in 3, 2, 1. For this day, we ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Gabriel, please be here for this session. I ask for my guides, I ask for my protectors, I ask for my higher vibrational loved ones to please come through and guard this session. I ask the gateways and the doorways be guarded and protected as I try to figure out who or what has been coming through my sessions. I ask for those of love and light. I ask for the ultimate protection for this session. And for those who are watching, I ask that no spirits, please, I ask, please do not attach. Please do not follow. Please do not stay in this home. Please do not stay in the homes of anybody who is watching. And to you, I give thanks. Thank you. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am Philip Page. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button and that notification bell. And while you're at it, go ahead and pound that like. Anytime that I do a new video, you'll be made aware of it. And I do try to do a new video now, or 2 videos each week. Now, I'm doing something a little bit different on this video. I'm actually doing this live. You can probably see you can see a little bit of my laptop right here. I'm on YouTube Live right now. We had a great conversation for about an hour and a half right now. And so now we're getting into the actual session. In this session, my goal is to try to confront the spirits that have been coming through and saying things like creature, ground walkers, and trying to figure out who or what has been making the clicking sounds, interrupting my conversations. Which I don't know. It could very well be for my own protection. I don't know, but that's what I want to try to find out tonight. Here we go. Okay, so see Don saying it lit up again when he said creature and action. Okay. Okay. I had interference with my monitor when you turned on Michael's gate. Interesting. Okay. This device right here is made in honor of Archangel Michael. Okay, I saw that light up. Thank you. Is there spirit here with me right now? It's okay. You can make this device light up if you want to. If you want to let me know that you're here, I can feel you. I can feel the energy on me. In fact, let's do this, okay? If the answer is yes, try to make this light up as much as you can. If the answer is no, we'll leave it alone. Okay? Do you understand? Are there any spirits with me right now? I can actually kind of, it feels like something is forming. Our spirit's starting to come in right now. Do you know how to use this device? All you have to do is take your energy and move it to the device, and it should pick you up. Are you shy? Interesting. So there's nothing now. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so Cryptic, hello. Thank you for joining us, by the way. And Horror Beauty, thank you for popping in. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so Cryptic saying that the audio is cracking. How is the audio now? So right now, I'm having some of the viewers saying that their audio is starting to crackle just a little bit. So the audio is still cracking at times? Okay, so some are getting a cracking, some are not. Okay, so we're going to move forward with this. Okay. Hello, hello, this is Philip. Is there anybody here? Hello, guys, this is Philip. Is there anybody here who would like to communicate? I mean no harm, guys. To the spirits that are here, to the spirits who are waiting to speak, I mean no harm. I come with love and respect. I also come seeking information. Is that okay? I come seeking information. You can take the sounds that this device makes and you can form words. Something about the past 6 months. And Gina Miller's in the house. Hey, Gina. When I communicate with you, am I talking to spirit or am I talking to some other type of entity? Who or what Who or what am I speaking to? Hey, Heather, welcome. Hello. I have a question that I would like an answer to. The last few times that I attempted to communicate, spirit or someone came through, said the creature. Who or what is the creature? Is when you're okay, guys, I am coming with respect. I'm asking that the same. I'm asking that the same be done for me, okay? I mean, no harm, guys, but I am trying to figure out who or what it is when the voices said the creature. Are you referring to are you referring to me being the creature, or is there some other creature? Or is there some other creature that I'm unaware of? I'm having a really hard time understanding you guys. Okay? I might be able to make it out later on, but right now I'm having a really hard time. Hello? Okay, guys, I'm going to switch over to another app, okay? So I'm having a hard time understanding you tonight. Okay, hang on. I'm going to switch over, okay? Okay, so that was with the Phasma box, and having a really difficult time understanding what all they were saying. The voices that were coming through, though, they sounded pretty intense. So I'm going to switch over right now to the Afterlight box. Excuse me. Now, the Afterlight box doesn't have the option for frequency built into it, like the Phasma box does, but the voices are clearer. So we're kind of trading one for the other, so we'll see what happens here in a moment. Okay, so I'm reading what you're saying right now. So yeah, flatline sounds. The tones were really loud. Joyce saying that we are sad. Thanks very much. She just huffed. Okay, so we're going to try this again. This time I'm using the Afterlight box. The Afterlight box is free, and I've had the best results with the Afterlight box as compared to like the SCD2 app or any of the other ones that are out there. I've had the best results with this app. So, hello, this is Philip. Are you still here?
2000.
Put the reverb just a little bit.
I just have created.
I can hear you much better now.
Is that prize other growth?
Turn the volume down just a little bit. So, okay, guys. So I have the same question. Is there anyone who can help me, who can explain to me who the creature is that keeps being mentioned in my sessions? I don't know who that was, that voice. Can you give me your name, please, sir? Am I talking to spirit, or am I talking to another type of entity? I would like to know who keeps making. I need someone to step forward and explain to me, please. Wait, who entered what? Who or what keeps coming through my sessions and making God? Wait, did you say God? Okay. Why are my sessions being interrupted, guys? If there is something that I need to do differently, let me know. If it is something that's being malicious, I'm going to ask that it please stop, okay?
He said to him.
And if it's God, why is God doing it?
Nation. Albino.
I'm just trying to get an understanding, okay? Someone else came.
At the right of any day.
Another voice came through and said ground walker. What is a ground walker? Can someone please explain to me what that is? Because someone came through, spirit or whoever.
I know. Corners.
Corners? What about corners?
Not to be kept to the victims of what he thought.
Something about victims. Are ground walkers human?
Flash.
Or are ground walkers earthbound spirits?
Mind on what? Going across.
Okay, did someone come through and say Christ earlier?
Who stood up?
Wait, who stood up? Please know, and I know that I am new to this area, but please know that when I do a session like this, I mean no harm, guys. I am simply trying to give spirit a voice.
We have to. But if
You don't have to. No, you don't have to. It's only if you want to. I am not forcing.
according to the rules on the weather.
I am not forcing any spirit to do this. Okay?
But any life, there's themselves.
There have been times that, yes, I have asked.
Without object to.
Wait, did you say object?
Books and not.
What about life, guys?
He explained protest.
Protest. He explained protest. Are you protesting me doing this?
Starting up to date with the count.
I sound like oxidated something.
I could not body.
Body.
Destructive.
Guys, do you miss? That was a different voice, sir. What was your name? Thank you for that. And no, you might not have a body. You might not have a body, but you are still you.
Indeed, but
Indeed.
of him. On it. Making from it.
So, thank you. Guys, please know that I approach you with love and respect and curiosities, and I mean no harm. I know that you don't have your bodies, but you are still you. You are still energy.
Towards if you will.
Okay, there was a whole sentence right there. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to make it out.
Each of them had answer. Big plants on tree. Taste we had a rock. Do you know? Entering him.
Guys,
Screaming.
who is this that I'm feeling right now? Who is this?
Questions. He told him.
What is this about?
Here I fails in but he's personally trees.
Guys, you've also mentioned the word folian.
He's super. No, it's not.
Wait, no, it's not. That I believe that was an answer to
Trust Pat.
Trust Pat. My middle name is Pat.
Passenger. In fact, later.
You guys have mentioned folian on a few occasions, and folian has to do with
First book.
leaves on the tree, and I'm surrounded by a forest. Are any of you connected to the forest here?
That's a real.
Talk to something. Guys, are you looking for the light? Are you looking to cross? Are you looking to cross over?
Is he up?
Hot. You mentioned hot. You mentioned hot a few times. What is hot?
From a camera. My attention.
This is intense, guys. I've not felt this in a while.
This video hazard.
It's almost like a sense of hope mixed with a little bit of fear. I can't explain the sensation.
Participate. Ask the camera. We everyday clip.
Is there anything that you need?
Speak. We're right. See about it. Flash should be. It's perhaps.
Does any of this have to do with?
So we every Marley.
I don't know what that was.
God, you're pissed.
Wait, God, you're something.
At 6 for us. They will spot.
Wait, 6? What are there 6 of you?
And the family. It's the shuffle.
What is it about 6?
That's probably day long. Of course, you. Okay, through.
Okay, one of my cameras just chirped. Is there a family? Is there a family of 6 that's looking to cross over? Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys, okay? I'm going to...
And say, no. What's there? That's cool. To cross them.
I'm imagining a white heavenly light coming down to this room.
Yes. Living it.
Filling it up. I ask
Rebuilding. This was like.
I ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, please assist in the spirit.
You should. I was saying. He's in the.
They need your help.
Operate out. Right. My travel. House. Secondly. Lovely. So. And shaded.
If you're able to see that light,
if settings up, the whole room.
if you're able to step into that light, if you're allowed to go into that light, can you help
Expect this to be an
ask Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Raphael, Azrael, Gabriel. If there are any guides who are there with you, any protectors. You are allowed happiness. You are allowed freedom. You are allowed to experience joy and love, even in the afterlife.
Live in the sunshine.
allowed forgiveness.
Fear.
You are allowed love.
It was an invite.
It is an invite. If you are stuck here, you are allowed to move on.
Underground. Liberating of
I heard that. Thank you.
has not leveled realized.
Were you able to move on?
In order
To the archangels, I thank you. To the
to
guides and protectors, I thank you.
midst of that oil and revival. Take on any
Did you say done?
ordinance air network.
Sir, it almost sounded like you said done. I could have misunderstood.
The suffering.
Don, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate that.
Not as
I know this area.
I also shall, as you can see, is to think.
There's a whole sentence right there.
To flash. Flowering. Yes. Which is he went.
Why do you keep saying flash? Because you said flash on several
Court on
several sessions. What do you mean by flash?
I followed you. It's cold.
Wait, you followed me? I thought I heard I followed you. It's cold.
Well, joy.
Joy?
Stare.
Joy, stare. Do you mean stare as in...
Thanks for step.
Hold on,
Meeting.
guys, give me a second, okay? Do you mean stare as in look, or do you mean stare as in the staircase?
Groans. And stories.
Stories. Okay, you said you followed me. Where did you follow me from?
At lunchtime. Estonia, 2004. But
Did you follow me from Las Vegas, or did you follow me from somewhere here?
never clicked in pick points.
At lunchtime.
Son of a redo the post.
Why did you follow me?
In 76. Wills. Free from Dan Purple. What's the creation?
Hey, guys, the intent for this session was for me to get
out. Presiding.
Presiding. is to get an understanding of who is coming in on my sessions.
Hope. That instinct.
Hope. Sound like you said hope.
The extension. Then across.
Are you still needing to cross?
And the court. And.
Okay, guys, I'm about to call this session to an end.
What housing?
Housing. I'm about to call this session to an end, okay, guys? But here's the thing.
We expect he has called.
He has called. I will reach out to you again, but there are going to be times that I'm going to try to... Guys, excuse me, okay? There's times that I will be trying to ask for someone specific. All right. And I'm going to ask, when I do request someone specific, they be given the chance to come through.
But to death. This is the tree.
The tree. Now, if you want, I will be more than happy to do sessions.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to do sessions for any spirits who wish to come through and speak.
Something shut.
Okay. Any the something. Okay, I asked for politeness. I asked for higher vibrational spirits to come through, spirits who are accepting of love.
So, but if I keep...
Who are looking for love. Okay.
That way, from below.
What was that tapping I just heard?
Or destroy.
Was that from something outside, or is that something else? I heard 2 taps.
Yes, shit. Then moderate. He glanced.
All right, guys.
She said, this would cause air. A little pat.
Something that would cause you little pat? Wait,
Which is a man.
All right, guys.
Be fulfilled.
I'm going to thank you for your time, okay? Just know that when I do sessions in the future, sometimes it'll be open communication like this.
This time.
Other times, I'll be asking for someone specific. Are you wanting me to still talk a little bit more?
The name policies are... Creature.
The creature, again. That's what I'm talking about. Who or what is the creature? Can someone explain to me what you mean by the creature?
Accused of you. I do not know. Do. General. Plainly. To me now, oh shit. Tell his wife.
That sounded like a profanity. It sounded like you said shit and then someone's wife. Who's the general? Is the general the creature?
According to Archangel.
I'm trying to understand, guys, okay? Are you referring to an entity?
Dead.
Are you referring to an entity known as the Walker, or are you referring to Walker Air Force Base?
That has. So. Can you more screen from?
I believe Walker Air Force Base had a part to play in the Roswell incident.
Corners.
Again, corners.
He thought.
All right, guys. I'm gonna cut this session, okay? I want to thank you for your time.
Not at one. And over 80.
I want to thank you for coming through and speaking. I'm going to ask if there are spirits still here, please return through the gateways that you came. Please return through the doorways that you came. If you are looking for light, if you're looking for light or help, ask Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Raphael.
Certainly show me that,
Archangel Raphael, Azrael, to help you. Because they can help you. They can help you in ways that I can't. Okay?
Fear.
Fear? Do you have a fear of talking to the archangels? If that's the case, please don't be scared. There may be something you'll have to learn, or something that I don't know. I don't know what. Signore? There's some Spanish coming through? See, I don't know what it's like for you on your side. I can only make guesses and assume based off of what you tell me.
It's subject. The creature. Stillness.
The creature again. Okay, if this creature. See, I don't know what this creature is. That's why I'm trying to find out. I need someone to explain to me. I need someone to explain to me what this creature is.
Weakness will always strike.
If it is something of lower vibration, I ask that straight on. I ask that it be removed. Okay. If it is something that needs help, let's provide it that help.
Those who love.
Is the creature in the way of those trying to cross?
The door.
The door. Where does this creature come from?
I am.
Why are they scared?
Waiting. He's hurt.
He saw her? Is that what you said?
We hope.
Okay, I don't allow any dark entities. I don't allow any lower level entities here. Okay, they've got to go.
Around reflection.
If there is someone blocking the door,
Solution.
if
Constraint.
if it's Archangel Michael who's blocking the door, then he's doing it for a reason. If it is,
Or have they? Yes, indeed.
if there is anyone outside of
Crucifix. Partial Charles.
wait, crucifix?
Concepts that justify. No, it's not.
All right, hold on, guys. I only allow higher vibrational entities here, okay?
Others say session. Over later.
I only allow those of love and light. I only allow those of heavenly
To the
love.
carpet.
Okay, I do not allow anything negative. I do not allow anything out. Yes, out. I do not allow anything dark here. You got to go.
To the descent.
Okay.
Particular. Before they. You know, who?
I
That
ask
he could not. Intimacy.
in the name of Jesus of Nazareth, with the help of Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, I command all negativity.
He said.
All negativity must be gone. I command you gone. All right?
But in all.
Only love, light, joy, and happiness
Of me.
is allowed here. All right?
Most of it.
Okay, and with that said, I am going to ask and request all spirits return
To the nation.
all spirits return to the gateways and the doorways in which you came. I ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, please ensure those gateways and those doorways are closed. I request no spirits attached to me, no spirits stay in this home, no spirits enter into me. Okay? I command that you all return to the gateways that you came, and that my archangels and my protectors ensure those gates are closed. Okay? I thank you for your time. I'm closing the session, and I'm saying goodbye. Thank you. This is not stable. So here is the thing, is that in nature, there's always a balance. So whenever there's daylight, there's going to be darkness. Whenever there's good, there's going to be bad. Whenever there's happy, there's going to be sad. It's a universal law, but there always has to be a balance. So whenever we're reaching out to spirit, we're going to find the same thing. We're going to find those who are good. We're going to find those who maybe aren't so good. And The thing is not being scared. A lot of times in the West, especially in Western Christianity, we are taught that there is this evil force that you've got to fight, you got to stand up against. You don't have to be scared of it. You don't have to be scared of it. Realize it's there, and in fact, by realizing what it is, it will actually show you what you do like and what you do love, and so you can find a new appreciation for it in a lot of ways. Okay, guys, I thank you so much for your time and joining me on this video. Again, if you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, that was the end of the video. We are still live. Okay, give me one moment. I'm going to turn off the cameras that are recording, and then we'll have a little powwow about what just happened. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. So it seemed as if that towards middle to the end, it was starting to ramp up a little bit. Yeah, and you can't let fear control you at all. There was a moment in this session, and it's happened on a few occasions, but not many, where I did get an overwhelming feeling of uncertainty, of fear, and I physically felt it. But then it passed, and my barometer on anything that's going on is this guy right here, and he didn't seem worried. He was kind of laid back and napping the entire time. So if he wasn't worried, then I wasn't worried. Um, and it's funny, Daniel, you're saying the man and the woman. I have been getting the man and the woman for years. Um, I believe they are my protectors. I don't know exactly who they are, um, but I have, even before I started building these boxes, even before I started saving ghosts, um, in my sleep, I would hear very clearly a man or a woman either say my name or say you're protected or something to that. So it's not really a surprise to me that a man and a woman come through, because that's been with me, God, forever. Hey, Toxic, not a problem, man. And thank you for the video that you did too. I appreciate that. Yeah, and the creature stuff again. Um, yeah, I don't. I'm trying to get caught up on the messages here, guys. I apologize. Um, I don't know if we're any closer to knowing who or what the creature is. All I know is that I have been trying to do sessions, and before I was able to get answers or responses uh, to what the theme of the session was about, and ever since I moved here, that has not happened. So, I hope we are. Hey, Shams is in. Shams from Brazil, and hello, Brazil. Mwah. Happy to have you here. Let me see here. Yeah, it was. Now, I will say that it has been a while since I have made an attempt to assist in crossing these spirits over. Here's the thing, guys. We truly do not know what is going on the other side. We don't know why they've crossed. We don't know if they've chosen not to cross, or if they can't cross, if there's things they have to learn but don't know what that is. We don't know. Um, I like to think that once we cross over, we're given a choice that um, we can either ascend on into the light, or we can stay around and act as a guide. Or I like to think that we have choices, but again, I don't know. I just don't know. Um, um, See, what did your mind feel like during the session? It seemed At first, it seemed like there was some caution, some hesitation. Towards the end, it seemed there was some panic and confusion. Um, I don't want to say panic, but some uncertainty and confusion. Um, this session wasn't as clear cut as my others have been in the past. Um, Don, the only creatures that are reported historically in the U.S. are those that you will find in the government. And Joyce, you may be right. We may not be our place to know. You know, um, and I do think that I think okay, guys, I feel that we are here for to experience. I think that every bad thing that happens to you is to show you what you truly do want. And that's a whole other thing that I can get into down the road. Um, and so to try to find out what happens after we pass on, that may be the ultimate thing that no, we're not supposed to know. You know, um, as humans, we are curious. We want to know things. That's why we invented space travel. That's why we go to the depths of the ocean. We are curious. And life after death, or what happens once we cross over, is the ultimate in the unknown. It's a horror metal band in Pittsburgh. Well, and Joyce, you know what? Okay, guys, Joyce just said something that's very, very poignant, that there's a lot of negativity going on right now, and that's creating more. Here's the thing: everything is absolutely the same on the atomic level. So if you are thinking negativity, negativity is what will become attracted to you and what will become your life. So you have a choice. You can change your mind at any given time. Remember, if something bad or negative happens to you, let's say you get a flat tire and you're angry. Well, you're angry because you want a good tire. You want a car that's going to run well. So ultimately, you want a well running car. So that's what we think about. We start dreaming. We start putting out there the kind of car that we want. We start putting out there the kind of money we want to make. We take what could be a negative and we find the positive to it, and we concentrate on that. That's how we raise our vibration. That's how we attract what's on that frequency to us. That's how we do it, guys. You know those people who they say, "Well, today's another bad day," and and you could see 101 good things that could be that are happening to them, but they're concentrating on the one bad thing. It's perspective, it is energy, it's frequency, and it's just dependent on what you give your attention to. Um, any historically recorded witch trials in your immediate area? And not in the immediate area, no. I did look that up. They were um, further east. I mean, there's a lot that happened in Pennsylvania just in general. Um, Again, this is an older area of the U.S. This was one of the founding states, you know. So um, And it's not just enough to be positive, guys. I mean, we know those people who they go around with a smile on their face, but you know that they don't mean it. It's realizing that your emotions, and let me make sure I'm saying this very, very clearly, guys. Your emotions are a barometer of where you are at in your life. If you are feeling sick and tired and upset, then you're not being true to your inner self. If you are feeling love and joy and inspiration and excitement, then you are right on track with your inner being. Now, again, you can look this stuff up, guys. Um, I worked for about 9 years in social services. My undergrad is in psychology and business management. My master's is in business administration. And I worked in the psychological field for about 9 years as a crisis behavioral counselor. I've seen this stuff, guys. You know, I've seen people who they've been given the world and all they can see is the bad and the negative, and eventually they lose the world. On the flip side, I have seen people who have nothing, what appears to be nothing, but they have love, they have laughter, and I have seen them progress. It's your perspective, guys. It's your perspective. It's what you decide to give that attention to. If you see the negative and you, okay, yeah, it's bad, I see it, but what I see is the good out of that, you raise your vibration. Um, I could talk forever about this, guys. Um, this is where I start getting on my Apple box just a little bit. And so forgive me for carrying on a little bit about that. And and here's the thing, guys. If if you're having a day, and we all have them, but if you're having a day that it's just nothing seems to be going right, take a moment, take a nap, you know, take a nap, let your mind relax, physically detach yourself from that situation, or meditate. I, I sing the praises of binaural beats. They are attuned, usually it's about 432 hertz, sometimes more. And you put on some headphones and you meditate to that. And this music is made to raise your vibration. And I highly recommend it. Well, okay, Billy Bones, you could be correct. Oh, Don, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but over the next few days, I'm gonna go through the footage and go through all the voices that came through and make a video and post it. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Um, oh, by the way, guys, I've got a question for you. I would like your opinion. I've been playing around with something on the videos lately, and that's having a little more dramatic black and white opening. What what's your thought? Should I keep doing that? Should I do something different? What are your thoughts? Oh, Toxic. That music is from a band um, called Shattered Heart. You can look them up on Facebook at Shattered Heart Music. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Okay. And I want to give a shout out to Adam of Shattered Heart. He's the one, it's his vocals on that song. Again, the song is Therapy Session through Shattered Heart. And They just did a kick-ass job on that, and I want to thank them for searching me out and asking if they could use, if I'd be interested in having their song on my opening. Thank you. Um, oh, Amy, I'm always playing around with the opening. I'm always trying to come up with something different or a little more, you know, exciting to watch. Toxic, you can just Google them. It's here. And I saw someone ask if I was going to leave this up. Yes, I am going to leave this up. Here, let me. It is Shattered Heart music. And again, the name of the song is called Therapy Session. And I gotta tell you, Adam is, a lot like Frank, just a really nice guy, super super nice guy, and I am honored to know him, and I'm honored to know Frank. So, well, Heather, the name Saving Ghosts uh, really came about because I was tired of seeing the same paranormal shows on TV. I was tired of people yelling and screaming on these paranormal shows and not doing anything to help them out. It really made me upset. I was watching one show in particular, three gentlemen who were out having adventures with ghosts. I won't say who they were, though. And there was one episode where, like, supposedly they found a spirit that was stuck, that was there, and was miserable, and they did nothing to help that spirit. From the way it was edited, from the way it showed, and that just made me so upset. And I didn't see anybody else. They were out there trying to get EVPs and stuff like that, but nobody was trying to help. And I thought, well, that's just a bunch of bullshit. I know that if I was, excuse the language, I know that if I was stuck for whatever reason on the other side, I would want, if I didn't know how to go about doing it, I would want someone to help me out. So that's my Apple Box preachy moment on that. Drama llamas. Very well could been, Jan. Very well could have been. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I do. God, guys, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I just think that everybody is allowed happiness, love, and joy. And it doesn't matter if you are uh, in your body and living, or if you've crossed over. I think everyone's allowed to have that. So, Don, you got it. Oh, he still has his treats here. He's camped out over there right now. So, Heather, there absolutely is no need to antagonize. They do. You know why they do that? They do that for ratings, and it pisses me off when I see YouTubers do it as well. You will see YouTubers who will go in and antagonize and pretend to be drug out of buildings and all this other stuff. And it's like I said in my last video. It's for likes. It's for subscribers. That's why they do it. Which, if you're doing it for entertainment purposes, fine. I don't have a problem with that. Just let the viewers know that you're doing this for entertainment. Otherwise, they're going to take as what you are doing as being real and sincere. And they are giving they're giving the overall field a bad name because frankly it's so easy. It is so easy to manipulate this stuff and to make the viewer believe it. That's why I like these live sessions, because you guys can sit in with me and you can see exactly what's going on. I've got no magnets on my hand. This thing went off a few times, but not many. Anyways, that's another Apple box I could get on, guys. Tyrese, yes, sir, I have. Saving Ghosts, it does have a trademark, actually. And by the way, guys, anyone who has purchased or who's gotten a hold of me business-wise in regards to these boxes, you will see that it comes from Motion Dynamics LLC. Motion Dynamics is my company, it's my LLC, of which Saving Ghosts is a DBA of. So Motion Dynamics is an umbrella company, and then Saving Ghosts is a DBA under that. So if there's any confusion down the road. Rune, my friend, you made it. Rune, thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. So guys, oh, Tammy, thank you. Thank you. I'm actually tempted to do more sessions of how other people are faking it, but I think I'm going to hold off for a little while. And the only reason I did that last video was because someone wrote in and told me that I'm not going to say their name, but that a very, very well-known YouTuber who does ITC is able to get Michael Jackson all the time, every single time in their voice. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not new to this. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. And so I'll just leave it to that. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. The fact of the matter is that spirits, they don't have a voice box. They don't have the tongue. They don't have the larynx. They don't have the lungs. All they have is the atomic energy that is everywhere. The air is made of atomic energy. Again, you can look it up. All they have is that and a way to manipulate frequency. That's why so many times in one sentence, you'll hear 3 or 4 different voices, because this that we have right here, this is what harnesses everything. Once we are in pure energy, we don't have this vessel anymore. I feel like John Cena doing this. Anyway, so say that you can get a spirit in their voice every single time and have a direct back and forth conversation. I'm gonna question it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna question it. Anyway, I also have a hard time believing that there is a chosen one. I believe anybody can do this if they have the heart, if they have the intention. I don't think it's just for a select few. So, bacon before bros. Yeah. Oh, Don, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now, I mean, I have had them come through in their voices from time to time. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I mean, hell, I had Robin Williams pop through. That one, as far as I'm concerned, that one was still the best. I'm sorry, guys, but in the middle of a session, Robin Williams pops through. How's it going, Chief? Oh my God. And I love Robin Williams. I just forget the artist for a moment, just as a person, I just think he's phenomenal. Subject Tyrese. Okay, guys, so I stand corrected. Tyrese is the chosen one. Dun dun dun. Oh, Tyrese, you know what? We need an explosion to go on behind you, and you walking away from that explosion in slow motion. That's what we need. Now, there is. Okay, let me make sure I'm not completely putting my foot in my mouth. This particular person, this YouTuber, I actually subscribed to their channel many, many years ago. And I do appreciate the overall message. You know, there's I've never seen any hate come through. I've never seen any fighting or disputes, and so I do appreciate that. Um, all I ask for anybody who does this is to be honest and to be legit. I would much rather not get anyone come through and make a video on that saying, well, sorry guys, I tried to do a session, no one came through, than to fake something just because I need subscribers. I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm just not going to do it. Tammy. Hey, Tyrese, brother, I'm just saying, you know, and we need that dramatic music too. Michael Bay ain't a badass. Michael Bay, I actually love Michael Bay, but everything is in slow motion with that guy. Everything. But I'll tell you what, coming from doing music videos, he's done great for himself. Anyways, guys, listen, I have kept you on for almost 3 hours now. So, um, oh, Tammy, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Michael Bay. Um, all right, guys. So, I will let you go for right now. Oh, Jan, thank you for spending your evening with us. I appreciate that. Please go to bed. You've got to be tired. Dawn, thank you so much. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything that you do. And Franco, should you happen to see the end of this, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you as well. Square sausage. Thank you, Heather. I know, Amy, it doesn't seem like we've been on that long, but we have. Toxic, not a problem. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who are on Patreon, we will be doing our video chat this Sunday. Okay, so I'll post that in Patreon as well. We do this live video chat where we can see each other, and so it's our first session was a little wonky. This one will be better though. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. And AM, hello. I think you just caught the end of us. All right, guys. Heather, let me know what Heather, Amy. Um, oh my God, I just had a brain fart. um, Gina, Guys, let me know what time works for you. I'm thinking maybe same time, about 7 for the Patreon live. I'll post on there, and you guys let me know, okay? The 5th is your birth. Oh, fantastic. Okay. All right, guys. Again, I thank you so much for everything. 7 p.m. Okay. Very nice. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. Maybe, maybe not.